We welcome you inside of Campo Verde High School. My name is Jack Bartlett. Alongside me is James Mackey. And James, we have an exciting game of soccer here on the pitch today between FC Arizona and Arsenal. What can you tell us about these guys as they get underway here?
Two pretty evenly matched teams, both with 4 wins on the season, 13 goals for on both sides, and so far a pretty evenly matched game here. We're only a couple minutes in, but still not too bad.
As you pass the minute marker as FC Arizona loses possession in their attacking half. Arsenal with a quick counterattack down the middle. A long ball down the side, but it will roll out of bounds. A throw in for FC Arizona coming up. And as you said, James, two evenly matched teams. What does this game in particular mean for both teams when looking at the standings and wins and losses? And how does it, I guess, give momentum for the rest of the season?
Yeah, Arsenal, the number one team in this state as of right now. FC Arizona, number two. And again, when you've only played, 6 games up to this point, you want to try and take every win that you can. Arsenal has one loss to their record, and FC Arizona has two. No draws for FC Arizona, only one for Arsenal in their last 5 games. So you want to try and get back on the horse here and get another win if you can.
Arsenal will play it towards their goalkeeper. We'll just play it along to another defenseman. A risky ball that will be ricocheted right back into the feet of Arsenal's goalkeeper. Down the side, now backwards. High press for FC Arizona, and they will win it in their attacking half. A pass down the middle, a one-touch pass, deflected away by Arsenal as they now look to work quickly, shoved off the ball. A couple of rolls on the pitch, and a whistle is blown. Slow to get up. Can't tell who that is. Looks like it's Bryant Sanchez of this Arsenal club. A free kick awarded, a long ball down the field, an attacking play, pass inside, booted away, and it will go for a goal kick for FC Arizona. First goal kick of the game comes at 3:37. As FC Arizona now moves up the pitch. Pass down the middle. Won by FC Arizona. A wide pass taken away by Arsenal. They will play it backwards. And right back to their keeper. Plays it wide. Another wide ball. Can't quite find his man as it rolls out of bounds. And a throw in coming for FC Arizona once again. A long throw into the box. A nice chest falling to the ground, and Arsenal will just boot it away. A solid clearance. As FC Arizona had a chance there. A great job of chesting the ball, just can't come down as they get another opportunity with the throw in here. Once again, into the box. And right into the hands of Arsenal's goalkeeper. He plays it upfield. A poor touch as the ball will roll out of bounds, and another FC Arizona throw coming. So Arsenal with a throw in on the far side of the pitch. A quick little throw in. Arsenal will lose possession. Trying to bobble the ball, headed right for FC Arizona. A perfect opportunity. A pass right in the middle. A shot taken away by Arsenal's goalkeeper. An excellent play ends with excellent defense as Arsenal now looks to get up the pitch. A pass across the field, but it will be taken away. Not for long, stolen away by the keeper. A shot wide open, and Arsenal gets the scoring. 6:40, and they have the first lead out early, 1-0. James, how were they able to fester up and get inside, play the way they want to play, and get their first goal there?
Yeah, ultimately just kind of starts down at their defensive end. A good play by the keeper and keeps the ball away from a shot attempt. And down at the other end, FC Arizona just gets tied up. And ultimately Arsenal in the right place at the right time to put the ball right past the keeper and into the open net.
So now FC Arizona down in the early going. And they lose possession on the near side. Ball rolls out of bounds. Another throw in for Arsenal, pardon. And another long throw by Blake Lynch. Some solid passing, but taken away. FC Arizona with a pass down the middle, trying to work a give and go. Lynch can't steal it away. Down the sideline. FC Arizona with a cross inside, deflected away by the center back of Arsenal. A second opportunity. The shot goes wide left. And it will be a goal kick for Carson Pretty, the goalkeeper of Arsenal today. Pretty with a long boot, but it will be right to FC Arizona, looking to field it. The headed ball will go out of bounds for an Arsenal throw. And it looks to be Blake Lynch with another throw in. We've seen the long arm from him before. He goes short this time. To Lynch, who plays it backwards to Marcos Hernandez. Hernandez pass gets taken away by Arizona. The long ball will roll right back to Pretty. He'll just use his feet, quickly dump it off. And his center back having to just quickly clear it right back into the feet of FC Arizona. A nice give and go, working from outside to inside. And the next pass just rolling out of bounds, and another goal kick for Carson Pretty coming up. FC Arizona, we've seen quite a bit of offensive momentum from them. They've gotten the crosses, the passes they've been able to connect with. Just unfortunately not a lot of luck in these first 10 minutes or so, as they will try and take it away. But Arsenal keeps it in their attacking half. Abbott plays it inside. And now near the far side, down the sideline. Looks to cross it in, headed backwards. Abbott again, playing it outside. The cross inside. Lynch with a shot, but broken up another really impressive play all the way around. The block, the cross, the connections that were being made on the pitch. No ball in the back of the net, so we still sit at 1-0, about 11 minutes into the first half. Forced to play it backwards to Pretty is Marcos Hernandez. Arsenal still with possession near the midline. Lynch calling for it on the near side, saying, I have all the space over here. He will get the ball. Thought about a give and go. Played up to Abbott. Now inside, into the corner. The cross, deflected away, and FC Arizona wins it. A nice tackle. And Arsenal will win it back for a moment. They did call advantage, so a late whistle will come in and a free kick for Arsenal. It'll be Miguel de la Cruz who takes the free kick. It appears Aiden Abbott right behind him, or excuse me, right next to him. De La Cruz rips it, but wide right of the goal. So a goal kick for FC Arizona now. They have it taken away by Aiden Abbott, who plays up the sideline. Across inside, the shot broken up. Arsenal looks to win it back, only for a second, as this ball now cleared, and FC Arizona with some pasture. And they got some room to work with, but Aiden Abbott there to break up the pass inside. FC Arizona still with possession in their attacking half. A wide pass to the near side sideline. Now just playing it up. Thought about a cross. Keeps it on his foot. The cross deflected by Lynch. As we look for our first corner kick of the game, James, 13 and a half minutes, FC Arizona down 1-0. Set pieces are a big part of the game of soccer. How can FC Arizona not only succeed on this particular set piece, but perhaps even the score in the early going of this game?
Gotta keep the ball on your half of the pitch. My apologies. It's been spending a lot of time kind of around the center circle, and Arsenal's been passing it. The errant passes into FC Arizona's end just have been slightly out of reach, and gotta keep it there and get some good passing set up if you can.
Abbott won it for a brief moment, but FC Arizona using the feet of their goalkeeper well in the first 14 and a half minutes of the game as he clears it away. Arsenal wins it right back in their attacking half. It will roll out of bounds in a throw-in for FC Arizona. Pretty big throw. The kick flicked on. Still in play. Passed back to Pretty, who will just clear it out of bounds. As we await the throw-in from FC Arizona yet again. It appears Caillou Kion Vogske with the throw. Pretty plays the ball on his feet. Arsenal plays it out wide. Back in the middle. Quick pass to Abbott. Tries to get it off his foot quickly, losing possession. And here comes FC Arizona. A 3-on-4. The pass can't quite find the target man. Try to stop it with his back foot and then ended up in Arsenal possession for a brief second before clearing into the far side stands. Which means yet again, James, we are seeing an FC Arizona throw. Another opportunity for a set piece and another opportunity for a goal in their attacking half. They opt to switch sides, play it backwards. And now playing the feet of their keeper. Wide to their center back. And now deep upfield. But taken away by Juval Roberts. All lengthy and straight pass stolen away by FC Arizona. As they now look to take advantage of a defenseman falling on the ground, but a whistle being blown. It appears offsides was called. I believe that was Christian Flores who they ruled offsides. Arsenal with a pass to Lynch. Lynch works down the middle. A pass now to his his center back, pardon. Now FC Arizona looks to retain possession. Roberts with a aggressive play as he tries to play upfield. FC Arizona quickly with the counterattack in their attacking half now. In the goalie box, the shot deflected away by Pretty. Pretty and the defense thus far for Arsenal have done a good job of staying vocal, knowing where they need to be at all times to combat these set pieces and these honestly magnificent plays that FC Arizona has set up thus far, allowing 0 goals in the first roughly 20 minutes of play. Another clearance, which means another throw in, another set piece for FC Arizona. It'll be Kali Kalua to take the throw. Oh, pardon? It'll be Caillou Kionsfe. Quick throw. Cleared by Lynch yet again. FC Arizona opting to throw backwards this time. Thought about switching sides, but hesitation on the ball. FC Arizona still strong and able to keep possession for a few more seconds before the ball rolls back to Carson Pretty, the goalkeeper for Arsenal. A long boot down the middle of the field, flicked on and wide to his teammate, Abbott. Right back to Bryant Sanchez. Sanchez with the cross, broken up and rolling out of bounds. Arsenal now with perhaps their best chance in scoring a goal in the early going of the game about 13 minutes ago. It's been a lot of possession for FC Arizona in the past couple of minutes. It will be Lynch on the throw. We've seen his arm, expected to get into the goalie's box. He will do so, headed towards Lynch. His teammate able to keep it, and Lynch wins it back. Lynch trying to retain possession. He will play it backwards to Aiden Abbott. But the referee signals the ball went out of bounds. So it will be FC Arizona ball. A tough go because that was quite the aggression there. Really wanting it was everyone for Arsenal there, hoping to get a second goal. The throw going over the head of Kianksve's teammate. FC Arizona able to get the ball right back. Lynch with a header down the middle to his teammate. Played back to his center back. Now to Lynch wide. Down the middle. Trying to turn. A nice little stop. There is a slide tackle that will be offered a blown whistle. And a quick reset with the free kick. Lynch down the sideline. Trying to find Sanchez down the line. Unable to do so is Arsenal, so it will be another throw for FC Arizona. Of 22 minutes and still just 1-0. So Kianksve getting ready for another throw in here. Had to chase for the ball for a second. Headed right to the chest of Lynch. But FC Arizona quickly winning it back on the near side sideline. Trying to work a give and go. Instead, we'll just boot it up. Carson Pretty will let it roll to him, and then quickly a wide pass to Juval Roberts. Trying to spread out the defense of FC Arizona here. Some nice touches down the middle of the field. It's now given to Roberts. Roberts plays it back. A brief hesitation. A long touch. A pass to Abbott. Abbott down the sideline to Sanchez. Back to Abbott. The pass taken away by FC Arizona. They will clear it. And the referees say that it does roll off of Juval Roberts. The throw was tightly contested right off of the foot of FC Arizona. So from a FC Arizona throw to an Arsenal throw, but right back into the feet of FC Arizona here. A wide pass. Down the length of the field. Looking for a 2-on-1. The shot deflected by Pretty. Rebounded by FC Arizona. But it seems a whistle is being blown. And it appears, James, we have a penalty kick coming up. So that is exactly what is being called. I'm not sure if that was against one of the Arsenal center backs or if it was against Carson Pretty for the kind of slided tackle attempt. Either way, a foul awarded inside the box, and it does mean a penalty kick is awarded. 25 and a half minutes have elapsed, and FC Arizona with a chance to tie the score. No better opportunity they've had than now to even the score. We have brought up a few times the set pieces, but a PK is a PK. Carson Pretty getting prepared for this shot. Trying to keep his team ahead 1-0. The shot deflected by Pretty, rebounded, again deflected by Pretty. Incredible stops that time by Carson Pretty. Not one, but two to keep his team up 1-0.
Insane recovery by Pretty. There's no words for that. That was crazy. Right place, right time twice to take a goal away from FC Arizona, and that's why Arsenal's up in this one. They're allowing FC Arizona all this time on their half, but ultimately it's just FC Arizona not able to beat Carson Pretty, and he showed there on the PK just exactly why he's the goalkeeper for this Arsenal squad.
It was Aaron Lang who took the shot for FC Arizona.
And then took the second shot for FC Arizona. That's, the putback chance.
Pretty had the ball in his hands and just booted it upfield. FC Arizona won it back for a second, and they will retain possession, playing it back to their keeper. And now a hard boot, but taken away by Lynch down the field. It will be cleared out of bounds. So Lynch able to show us his long arm yet again with another throw-in for Arsenal. As they look to capitalize on the 1-0 lead. The throw to Abbott, quickly taken away by FC Arizona as it's played down the middle. But Arsenal with a rip down the middle just to the left of the goal. It surely would have been a ripper. But can't quite find the target. A goal kick, and FC Arizona now dribbling it down the length of the field. Plays it down the middle. Now trying to find his open man, but Roberts will play Pretty, who has to work his way outside the box and just boot upfield. The center backs playing each other for FC Arizona, looking to just retain possession here. Pass chested by the left back, who looked to play it downfield, but hooked a little to the left and out of bounds. So it'll be Juval Roberts to throw in for Arsenal. FC Arizona getting their goalkeeper involved yet again. He's been required to use his feet quite a bit. The pass, able to find the feet of Juval Roberts, but Pretty plays it right back to FC Arizona, looking for the give and go. But right there is Bryant Sanchez to take it away for Arsenal. The speed demon as he gets it up the line to Lynch. Lynch plays it down the middle, but taken away. FC Arizona with a chance just wide right. So back-to-back possessions, James, where we've seen pretty decently far shots and almost nailing both of them, where the opposition, both FC Arizona and Arsenal, with a shot themselves. Looks like we are going to take a water break here. It is hot in the valley, around 95 degrees for most of the day. Around 31 minutes into the game, as Arsenal still leads 1-0.
Talking about how important hydration is, Jack. It's super important to be hydrated, especially in a fast-paced game, and of course when you're sitting in a state where it's 90 degrees today, 89 and windy, beautiful day, but still important to stay hydrated. It's kind of cool to see a break built in for those waters. That's good to see. Obviously, we've seen a lot of the same players on the pitch for most of the game, so to see that break is important and again cool to see.
As you said, James, it is hot out here, in a sport like soccer where you have to run up and down in the width of the pitch, the length of the pitch, and everywhere in between. Water of the utmost importance. So these guys getting a quick rest, getting that water and able to replenish before they get back on the pitch. Looks like both teams are just about ready to resume play, that is. It is a goal kick for Carson Pretty and Arsenal. Pretty just playing the short ball. And a long ball down the middle of the field taken away by FC Arizona. Pass down the middle. Now backwards. Out wide to Kionksve, who dribbles up the middle of the field. Now wide to the far side. Backwards to FC Arizona's left back. Now switching points of attack. The center back looks to just dribble down the middle. His forward thought he had a give and go, but it will be given up right back to Carson Pretty. As Arsenal with a nice header looking to retain possession, able to do so here. A pass back to the center back, and now to Lynch on the near side. Lynch takes a couple of dribbles inside, now a pass in the middle, across the midline, finds Abbott down the sideline, still has it on his foot, finds his teammate near the sideline, that being Sanchez. Sanchez with a stop, some hesitation before finding his man, but it will be just cleared away by FC Arizona. Abbott thought he was going to take the throw for a brief second, but Blake Lynch, with his big arms, gets it into the box yet again. Headed, and Arsenal still with possession. The pass deflected by FC Arizona. Aiden Abbott chasing after it in preparation for another Arsenal throw. About 35 minutes into the first half as they look for goal number 2. Lynch, another throw into the box, right into the hands of the keeper. We've seen that a time or two before. He's done such a great job of breaking up the set pieces of Arsenal. Big part of the reason this is a 1-0 game. For both teams, their defenses have been able to combat and thwart those set pieces pretty much 100% of the time thus far. FC Arizona with a pass backwards. Now down the middle of the field, playing Kionksve on the near side. Try to find his teammate at an angle. It'll go right to the feet of Marcos Hernandez. Abbott down the middle. A dangerous ball cleared away by his center back. Sanchez able to keep it in play, but it will roll out of bounds off of his back. Good for a throw-in for Kionksve and FC Arizona. Roberts with a header trying to prevent the play. And he is able to make a legal tackle inside the box to keep this a 1-0 game. He headed it away, but then bounced in the opposite direction the way the forward for FC Arizona was going. But a nice defensive stop, and Arsenal still up 1-0. Abbott played it into the box himself with a quick counterattack, but again, the opposition defensively, James, has done the bulk of the work so far.
Yeah, stronger half for Arsenal up to this point. Obviously, offensively and like you mentioned, defensively, FC Arizona not able to get much towards Pretty, and the opportunities they do have, Arsenal's all over them for the rebound and for Pretty to pass the ball out and start back the other way.
Pass back, playing around from the center backs. Now looking to go wide. Has now a long ball. It will just go right to the feet of Carson Pretty, just like what you were talking about, James. Plays where Pretty doesn't have to really sweat, just a lot of time to make the right decision, as he's able to do so there. Arsenal will lose possession around the midline. Right back into the feet of FC Arizona. The pass is broken up by Juval Roberts before going out of bounds, and FC Arizona looks for another set piece and another throw-in. Just under 40 minutes of play in the first half. The long throw headed by Roberts, and back in possession of Aiden Abbott and Arsenal. Abbott with a solid skill move there as he just dribbles kind of down the length of the field. Does have it taken away. FC Arizona with possession. Played back to the center back of FC Arizona. Now down the middle of the field. A huge boot, the long ball, right into the hands of Carson Pretty, but he opts to keep the live ball going. A bit of a tease there as he finally picks it up. Pass to Abbott. Poor touch, and a whistle being blown. Abbott seemed to have kind of roughed up Emmanuel Delgadillo. Good enough for an FC Arizona free kick, but here comes Abbott and Arsenal the other way. Sanchez trying to play it backwards. It'll be Lynch who wins it back. Lynch with a couple of touches there. But not a lot of room on the near side for Arsenal as the ball gets cleared out of bounds. Lynch looking for his guys to go on runs. The long ball over the head of Kionksve. Sanchez looking to win it back. But a pass right to the goalkeeper, now to Abbott. Arsenal winning back possession yet again. Down the sideline on a nice back pass to Abbott. Pass in the middle. A little one-time broken up in the middle of the goalie box, having to play quickly is the goalkeeper of FC Arizona. Kionksvei, a long pass, but having it quickly taken away in a clearance for Arsenal. Kionksvei with another throw in here. Lynch, a 2-on-1. Sanchez wins it, plays Abbott up top. Arsenal with some space on the far side. They will play in that direction. Now working a bit more inside to Abbott. A pass, the shot just off the crossbar, looking for the rebound. Sanchez wins it, has the touch taken away. And then a whistle being blown, a dangerous play, a header attempt, and still trying to figure out who that is. I believe it's Miguel de la Cruz of Arsenal, who almost fully extended his arms as the athlete for FC Arizona went up for a header and then crashing to the ground. Juval Roberts tried to clear it away on a one-touch, but right back into possession of FC Arizona. Plays Kionksvei wide. Now trying to find him on an angle. That being his teammate Aaron Lang. Can't quite find him. Just a bit too much on the pass. And Carson Pretty with another goal kick. About 43 minutes into the first half. Still 1-0 for Arsenal. Aiden Abbott had a chance to win it back, but FC Arizona with possession. Pass wide near the far side, dribbling down the sideline. He's got all kinds of space. Finally makes his mind up, plays it backwards. Now switching points of attack. FC Arizona still in possession. Across inside, Juval Roberts there to clear it away. Kionksvei gets the rebound. Poor touch as it will go out of bounds. Arsenal winning back possession in a crucial moment in the first half, in the closing minutes, I should say, James, of the first half. Especially in a situation where that was perhaps the best sequencing and the best passing we've seen from them in the first half. Yeah. Sanchez has it taken away.
Shifty move to keep the play alive and their end for a chance to score, and ultimately it's a pass that doesn't connect and it's booted out of bounds. Arsenal gets the throw in and not able to capitalize on another opportunity to score a goal.
In these first 45 minutes, we've also seen a little bit chippier play, quite a handful of fouls and blown whistles. Of course, one just being blown and a free kick awarded for FC Arizona. A solid pass right into the goalie's box, headed away by Arsenal. Trying to win it back is the forward of FC Arizona. The referee signaling that it went off of, I believe, Roberts. It was Jesus Morales who shielded it to keep possession, and Morales who wins it back against Blake Lynch. Morales keeps it on his feet himself, across inside, taken away by the center back Marcos Hernandez of Arsenal. But it gives FC Arizona a corner kick coming up. 45-30 on the clock now. And it is Ong Kua with the corner kick. Kua gets it in almost with the header attempt. A couple of shots ricocheting off of the defenseman of Arsenal in a solid effort of clearing the ball away. James, we've mentioned a few times, but this defense of Arsenal just not giving in the first 45 minutes of play.
Yeah, and a lot of that to the credit of Carson Priddy. He's been stellar in goal for Arsenal, and anything that gets to him kind of feels like it's hitting a wall once it gets past the goalie box. And Priddy doing all he can with Arsenal, providing good support in the middle of the pitch as well.
Arsenal with another clearance, quickly won by FC Arizona in their attacking half still. Dribbling down the sideline. And a big touch as it will roll out of bounds. Perhaps a softer touch could have landed FC Arizona the opportunity to cross it in yet again. But here comes Carson Priddy for what seems like the 100th goal kick attempt he's had to make in this first half.
As much time as the ball's spent near him, he's probably spent twice as much time sending it back the other way.
That will be booted into the air, and that will be all the time in the first half as we get the whistles to end the first from the center referee. 1-0 the score for Arsenal. We have about 15 minutes in between the first and the second half. Don't go anywhere because James and I will continue the call. But for now, 1-0 for Arsenal. We are back for the second half and the final 45 minutes of play here between FC Arizona and Arsenal. Arsenal was able to get out to a quick and early 1-0 lead, and that has been all the scoring thus far. Arsenal kicks off, and a big boot downfield for Aiden Abbott. It will get past his teammate, that being Isaiah Moreno, rolling out of bounds in less than 20 seconds into the second half. We will see an FC Arizona throw.
Got the windows open during halftime. Fresh air in the room. Feels good.
FC Arizona with possession in the middle of their defensive third. A pass wide. Now backwards. We've seen FC Arizona switch the point of attack through their defensemen quite a bit in the first half, going back to those tactics here to start the second. Just some quick passes between the center backs and now the CDM. One in the middle, that time by Aaron Lang. As he won it, kind of got tripped up, and another whistle being blown at the end of the first. James, we talked about how it was a little bit chippy in that first half, especially to end it. And we start with a free kick. Aaron Lang with a great pass, but taken away by Arsenal, who keeps possession, and a great boot down the line, keeps it in bounds. It's Isaiah Moreno who's able to keep it in possession. The pass intended for Abbott is where Arsenal will lose possession, and Lang again being shoved to the ground. The pass was targeted for Lang and then shoved to the ground for a free kick. 2 minutes in, and we've already heard the whistle be blown twice, James.
Yeah, kind of picking up where we left off at the end of the first half. Another opportunity here for Arsenal in their own zone. Have to take advantage of it, get the ball towards Pretty, make him make a save, and hopefully get somebody there to put it past him if you're not able to do it yourself here on the free kick.
It's Christian Flores on the free kick for FC Arizona. 2.5 minutes into the second. Down by just one goal. Flores lining up his chance. The shot, a bounce, and right into the hands of Carson Pretty. Pretty taking his time before throwing over to the far side to his left back. Some hesitation before passing it back to Pretty, who has to quickly clear it away. Arsenal able to retain possession. They call advantage, and Moreno on the near side plays it back to Roberts, who will just play it back to Pretty. Lang trying to press. Able to do so successfully as Pretty plays it back to the center back of FC Arizona. Finds his right back on the far side. And now looking to switch points of attack. Able to do so along the near side, but dribbling towards the middle. Got a little scattered for a second, but once again, switching points of attack. Aaron Lang got a touch, but Aiden Abbott wins it for Arsenal. Thought about a pass to Abbott once again, but will go towards Sanchez. A pass down the line. The center back able to beat out Sanchez, the forward for Arsenal, and FC Arizona re-wins possession. A loose ball down the middle of the field. It's Miguel de la Cruz who wins it for Arsenal. And now Lynch back to De La Cruz, who switches the point of attack. Moreno keeps it in play. Back to Moreno. Keeps it on his foot. Tried to play it in, but a deflection as it rolls out for a corner kick for Arsenal, who now looks for a set piece to go up 2-0 in the early going of the second half. We saw them score a goal in the first 10 minutes of the first half. But not much offensive success past that point for either team, as it's still 1-0. The corner kick goes over the head of everybody, including Georgie Chavez, the last offensive player, just the furthest wide player, I should say, as it rolls all the way to the other side, the far side. Blake Lynch with a header to keep it in the attacking half of Arsenal. A shot just on the top of the crossbar, deflected off of the field goal post. So it will be a goal kick for FC Arizona, as they now look to switch the point of attack. Blake Lynch heads it out of bounds for a solid clearance, as we sit about 6 minutes into the second. Abbott. Ball taken away. FC Arizona won it for a brief second. How are you? Pretty plays his center back, and now just down the middle of the field to Feriel Gorales. Gorales plays Lynch. Back to Gorales, and now back out wide. Down the line to Chavez. Arsenal will get a throw-in in their attacking half. It will be Blake Lynch. We saw how impressive his arm was in the first half. He gets his first opportunity to throw the ball in here in the second, making great use of the arm, but cleared away by FC Arizona off of the feet of Arsenal. So losing possession quickly was Arsenal, but winning it back and with a pass back to Carson Pretty, who finds Roberts, plays it up to Moreno. Moreno in a bit of a scuffle. Roberts wins it back, though. Roberts trying to find Moreno. He does. Trying to work a give and go. Roberts to Abbott. Abbott down the length of the field trying to find Moreno, but it'll be broken up that time by FC Arizona. Cadence McKenzie wins it back. Aiden Abbott with a solid back pass. Roberts wins it in play, but loses it on the pass. A long ball for FC Arizona. They got quite this bit of space, dribbling inside the box and tackled inside the goalie box. We saw a PK in the first half, and it appears FC Arizona will get a chance at a second penalty kick here in the second. Carson pretty
impressive on the first PK. Sorry, had to do it. Couldn't not do that one. I've been waiting on that all game.
He made quite a few stops in that first half. None more impressive than the PK stops, the two. And
back to back.
And here he comes looking to keep his team alive. Pretty with another stop and getting on top of the ball. 3 saves off of 2 penalty kicks. Carson Pretty, have yourself a day, young man. Putting his team on his back with a 1-0 lead with 3 crucial stops on 2 penalty kicks is more than you can ask of a goalkeeper in these kinds of situations. FC Arizona back with possession. The long ball gets past Roberts, but he wins back possession. Roberts keeps it on his feet, plays it down the middle, looking to switch points of attack here is Cadence McKenzie, but he will go down to the ground. A blown whistle. Can't quite tell who that is on FC Arizona. It may be Caillou Kiongve, and it is, who committed the infraction on the pitch with about 55 and a half minutes into the game, 10 minutes into the second half. Moreno with a solid one touch to Abbott, back to Moreno. Moreno looking to work inside, goes the width of the field across the goalie box. Sanchez tries to play it back inside, right into the hands of FC Arizona's keeper. And FC Arizona playing wide. Now down the middle. Again, switching points of attack here. Slowing it down a bit. But still with possession is FC Arizona as they continue to come down the field. Outside, still in the goalie box. Dribbling inside, kind of tripped up on the ball, and Arsenal wins it back. Arsenal trying to work a counterattack themselves as they now switch points of attack. Sanchez near the width of the sideline. He'll play it back to Cadence McKenzie, who finds Blake Lynch backwards. Lynch thought he could switch points of attack, and that's what he will do, playing it back to Carson Pretty, who ends up just playing right back to Blake Lynch. And Blake Lynch with a huge boot intended for Isaiah Moreno, cleared away, but won by Juval Roberts. Here comes Aiden Abbott now. Abbott back to his teammate Moreno. Across in the middle, deflected away by FC Arizona. Cadence McKenzie cannot get there in time. FC Arizona with possession. Near the midline and the middle of the field. A pass right to Juval Roberts as Arsenal will win back possession. Down the line, Moreno plays it back to McKenzie. McKenzie back to Moreno. He's got a one-on-one inside the goalie's box. The shot deflected away, looking for a rebound, but FC Arizona there defensively to get a quick stop. Arsenal wins back possession in their attacking half still. Abbott keeps it on his foot, plays it out wide to Moreno. Moreno plays down the line, across inside, no one there, and it will roll out of bounds for an FC Arizona throw. FC Arizona getting lucky in that particular situation. Just under 60 minutes have elapsed. And in about 15 here in the second. McKenzie with possession for Arsenal. Finds Chavez. Back to McKenzie. McKenzie dribbling upfield. He will have it taken away. An infraction occurred, though, on the slide tackle from FC Arizona against McKenzie. So a free kick awarded for Arsenal.
We're going to see our first substitute of the game, too. First one we've seen all game, I believe.
I think you would be right. It is Luke Liedl who will be coming in as a substitute. That, of course, cannot happen during free kicks, but the next goal kick, corner kick, or throw-in, Luke Liedl will be in the game. Arsenal trying to get set offensively to go up 2-0. The free kick attempt right off of the wall set up by FC Arizona. It rolls out of bounds for a throw-in. And we're actually going to see two substitutes, but that will come at this next throw-in. There was a quick throw-in, and then Arsenal decided to play it quickly, but referees calling for a substitute now. Those two substitutes being Aiden Matheson and Luke Liedl, as previously mentioned. And it will be Javal Roberts, the right back for Arsenal, who comes off the pitch. And I believe Georgie Chavez. A big throw from Lynch right in the block. The header and the one-time shot. The set piece that gives Arsenal a 2-0 lead. My, oh my, what a shot. What a play. What a setup, James.
I mean, right place, right time. Ultimately, just got to get deep in the goal box, and they're right where they need to be to just put it right back past the FC Arizona goaltender. And Pretty down there to our left, just kind of prancing around from net into goal box. Not much action for him this half. A lot of time we've spent down here looking to our right, even in the first half, where FC Arizona was attacking. Now the Arsenal attacking end.
So FC Arizona, about 61 minutes into the game, down 2-0. As they have possession in their attacking half yet again. Pass down the middle, right back to Arsenal. It'll be Isaiah Moreno who tries to win it back, but FC Arizona will say no. A whistle is being blown. Can't tell who that was on Arsenal, but it was Kali Kalua who the foul was committed against. Isaiah Moreno committed the foul for Arsenal. As Christian Flores gets set for the free kick. Right into the box, headed away and cleared by Arsenal. FC Arizona keeps possession. Another clearance for Arsenal as McKenzie gets there quickly down the line, beating it from going out of bounds. He'll make a nice stop to slow down the pace of play, playing it backwards to his left back. And now a pass inside. And they will work backwards towards their goalkeeper, Carson Pretty. Gets pressed by Aaron Lang, having to make a quick pass. Another quick press from Christian Flores, who wins it back for FC Arizona. In the box, Lang back to Flores, the shot, and Pretty says no yet again. So another corner kick for FC Arizona. Following the deflection from Carson Pretty. A boot just over the head of Aaron Lang. Won by Arsenal, cleared away. It will roll out of bounds, but just unfortunate. Perhaps their best opportunity. If Aaron Lang could have timed up that ball a little better. Maybe could have given his teammates a little bit better opportunity. Nonetheless, 2-0 with a throw-in about 64 minutes into the second half. Or I should say the game. Arsenal now substituting Jake Underwood into the game for Marcos Hernandez. It appears FC Arizona will make quite a few substitutes themselves in the coming minutes. Aiden Abbott also coming off the pitch. The throw for FC Arizona down the line to Aaron Lang. Lang with a nice header to keep possession, and he will He will maintain possession, but a little too aggressive that go around. Made a few different guys fall to the ground before the referee blew his whistle. Calling for a free kick for Arsenal. Arsenal with a long kick downfield. Headed backwards by the center back. Matheson tried to win it, but here comes FC Arizona down their attacking half. Aaron Lang can't get to that pass in time. Arsenal down the middle, a little trip up and another free kick coming up. Playing quickly as Arsenal, setting it down and just playing. Back to Miguel de la Cruz, up the middle, now out wide to his teammate. He finds Moreno. Moreno with a quick give and go to Gleedle, who has it stripped away. Some strong defensive tactics for FC Arizona to prevent the 3-0 lead. A header in the box, no one there for the one-time shot. So it'll end up back in the hands of FC Arizona. The goalkeeper taking his time before just rolling it out to his left center back, playing it up the pitch, now out wide to the left winger. Down the line, it's Roberts, or Blake Lynch, pardon, who's able to clear it and then clear it yet again on the throw. A long throw. Christian Flores there with a pass inside, but no one there from his team to help him out. Flores won it back and right through the uprights. My partner James giving us a good, it's good signal. In football, that would be worth 3 points, however. This is soccer, not football. So still 2-0. FC Arizona with possession in their attacking half. A pass down the middle. They do retain possession and just play backwards. Now to their keeper. He's got some time. Plays it out wide. Another wide pass down the far side. Now down the line. Aaron Lang putting on the boosters. And Aaron Lang tripped up that time trying to get past the defender. A whistle will be blown. A quick free kick as Aaron Lang and FC Arizona get reset. Dribbling it down the middle. Pass to Flores. Just outside the goalie box. Still with the ball on his feet. Finding Lang inside the goalie box. Lang will have it taken away. And Arsenal down the line. Tried to use an elusive skill move, but to no avail. FC Arizona able to just boot it out of bounds. So Arsenal with the throw-in. Put back into play. And now a pass backwards. Now down the middle to McKenzie, who finds Moreno. Moreno able to get there in time before it goes out of bounds. Moreno trying to work a little nutmeg. He lost it for a second, but was able to win it right back, and the referee is awarding a corner kick. Just under 70 minutes elapsed here in this game, as Arsenal has the opportunity to go up 3-0. Of course, as any soccer coach would tell you, a 2-0 lead, perhaps the most dangerous in soccer.
It's the most dangerous lead in any sport, really. I mean, hockey
Yeah.
the same way.
That is very true, James. Corner that has a little bit too much oomph on it. Goes all the way to the far side and out of bounds, which will qualify for an FC Arizona throw. FC Arizona making a substitution themselves. It is David Ogunubi who subs into the game for Aaron Lang. The throw from FC Arizona was quickly taken away. Arsenal trying to work a give and go, but has it broken up, and FC Arizona comes the other way. Still working it with it. So FC Arizona lost possession in their attacking half. And now here comes Arsenal, a big boot downfield on the far side. It was Matheson who couldn't quite get there in time. Another throw for FC Arizona. Matheson tried to go for the slide tackle behind the FC Arizona player with the ball. That, of course, is a foul. A free kick awarded. A free kick awarded justifiably. FC Arizona still with the ball following the free kick. A pass right to the forward. He can't quite get there in time, and it ends back in the hands of Carson Pretty. It was Ogunubi who the pass was intended for, just a little bit too much on the pass. And now Arsenal thought they had it going the other way. Aiden Matheson put on the burners, but the center back locating that pass and the awareness all there. Arsenal wins it back, still have it in the attacking half. As they lose possession, though, a whistle being blown. Christian Flores committed the infraction. It was Julius Nguyen who was on the other side of the foul, who the foul, I guess, was committed against. Free kick is to no avail, as it ends up back in possession of FC Arizona down the near sideline. But Arsenal quickly winning it back. McKenzie finding Matheson. Matheson tripped up, and a whistle again being called. Starting to see some of this chippiness really show, especially in a game that is 2-0. It could become critical at some point, James, given, you know, as we already discussed, two goal leads are perhaps the most dangerous in sports.
Yeah, FC Arizona definitely knows this half that they're getting beat by Arsenal. I mean, it's been a lot of time down on their own defensive end, and they're well aware of it. So to work on that, they're just trying to combat it if they can with a little bit of aggressiveness and just a little too much, resulting in a couple foul calls.
Cadence McKenzie with the free kick. The ball right off the back of an FC Arizona defender. So Arsenal will be awarded the corner kick. Have elapsed. So roughly 16 minutes left. Another substitution being made for Arsenal. Cole Wood coming into the game. FC Arizona also making a change on the pitch. Arsenal with the corner. Deflected off of the hands of the goalkeeper right back to the guy who took the corner for Arsenal. A nice deflection for FC Arizona. They quickly clear the ball and now dribbling down the field, down the midline. A pass intended for Oganubi, but can't quite get there in time. Lynch clears it out of bounds. FC Arizona will get a throw in here, though. Quick throw is taken away by Arsenal, and they'll play it back to Carson Pretty. Pretty with a wide pass to his left, now near the sideline. Trying to find Matheson down the line, but the ball will roll out of bounds. And at the 75-minute marker, we're going to see another hydration break. 2-0 is the score in favor of Arsenal. But still a necessity. It's still pretty hot here, James. Trying to get the weather app on my phone.
88 and windy. Not bad. Still a nice day, especially for the month of May to have an 88-degree day.
I know.
Beautiful.
I was talking to earlier this week a couple of Arizona locals, and they've all been saying that this is perhaps one of the coolest months of May they've had in their lifetime.
Very true.
I don't know if it's.
I don't know if that's jinxing us in July and August, maybe September.
Well, to be fair, last June and July were pretty brutal. So maybe
Horrible.
Mother Nature is giving us Arizonians some
Leeway.
Some leeway, yeah.
We need it, and we need it bad.
Those June and July, and even August of 2023 they were tough to endure for sure. Unfortunate I was not here for most of it.
Unfortunate you weren't, or fortunate?
I was fortunate I was not.
Okay. I thought you said unfortunate. And I was going to ask you if you were sure about that.
I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy.
That's good. At least you're aware.
So it does seem we've gotten everyone back on the pitch following a quick hydration break. We will resume with an FC Arizona throw. Arsenal still leads 2-0 at around the 78-minute marker. Booted away by Arsenal. Only for a brief second. No one can keep it in play. And it will go back to Arsenal. It was Jake Underwood who cleared the throw in. Now Arsenal with a throw right down the line, finding Matheson, trying to play it towards his teammate. No one there to help out. Julius Nguyen got there just late. Clearing it is FC Arizona, and won back quickly by Arsenal. Pardon, I have spoken too quickly. Christian Flores there. And a little chippy of a play by Cadence McKenzie as Flores falls to the ground, so a free kick awarded for FC Arizona. The pass goes wide, now down the line. One on by Arsenal just for a quick second. Coming down the length of the field. It's Pedro Landeros. Another wide pass taken away by FC Arizona. Finding it in their attacking half. FC Arizona trying to make their way inside the goalie box, but cleared away by Arsenal. So they'll have to resort to another throw-in. James, this defense of Arsenal has really been an unpenetrable wall for most of this game. Of course, you have to give Carson Pretty his praise because he's done.
We've really spent a lot of time giving Carson Pretty his praise. It feels like. I mean, the PK in the first half, the PK this half, he's been absolutely phenomenal. And you know, FC Arizona is still able to get the ball moving, just not able to get into those slots they need to get into to deliver a ball past Pretty. It's almost unfortunate that they're working as hard as they are, and Arsenal's defense is standing as staunch and tough as they are, but just got to find those holes in the last couple minutes if you can here. And so far, Arsenal still kind of commanding the game as they have for most this half and almost the entirety of last half as well.
Pretty able to work pretty efficiently with his center backs and his two outside backs as well. All four of them knowing where they need to be pretty much every single time. The center backs have played up and back with each other really well. They've communicated really well. It's part of the reason they have not let up a goal in the roughly 82 minutes of play thus far. Pretty plays it out wide. Now down the middle, back towards the sideline. A tough touch allows FC Arizona to get the ball back with a throw-in. A quick throw will be cleared away, and a huge boot. Seems Jake Underwood was the one to clear it away, but a whistle being blown as the ball was still in the air. I look back, and Jake Underwood was on the ground. James, I'm not sure what happened myself, but perhaps you were a better witness than I was.
I unfortunately was not. Oh, that would have been amazing if that landed in the trash can. Sorry, distracted, but it looked like it was going towards it.
Yeah, it definitely had a shot. But here comes Christian Flores in FC Arizona. Flores with a big touch, keeps it in play. He will lose possession. And Arsenal in their attacking half. A pass down the middle, broken up by FC Arizona. FC Arizona with a pass down the middle. Able to keep possession. Slowing down the pace of play and now switching the point of attack. A shot that just goes over the crossbar. I think from this angle, it looked like it was good for another 3 points there, James.
Title of the game is Mixing Footballs. It's wonderful.
Pretty. Plays it out wide, can't find Lynch. Won back by FC Arizona just for a second. The pass right off of the hand of, I believe, Julius Nguyen. They are calling for a handball here. Another free kick for FC Arizona. About 6 minutes left. A free kick would cut the lead in half. But the pass right to Carson Pretty, who picks it up and punts it away. FC Arizona wins it back. Christian Flores plays it up the line. It will be cleared for another throw. Nevertheless, Arsenal has been able to slow down FC Arizona time and time again. That perhaps the epitome of it all. Just getting quick little jabs to clear the ball out of bounds. Not necessarily needing the long ball. We've seen that. But quick little stops have really what has done it for Arsenal in this game. A pass down the middle, again, just broken up and booted out of play for another throw-in for FC Arizona. 85 minutes in, Arsenal still with a 2-0 lead. Carson Pretty looks for another goal kick. And he'll play it to his left. Now down the middle. It will be touched on by FC Arizona before rolling out of bounds. So Arsenal able to get a throw in themselves. I think I almost said free throw, but that would for sure be the wrong sport.
NBA playoffs on the mind, Jack?
They may be.
Boston Celtics, maybe?
Pass one back by Nguyen in the middle. He finds his teammate, now back to Matheson. Moreno calling it for on the outside. Matheson tackled, but won back by Arsenal. Colwood finds Lynch. Now down the line to Moreno, right back to Lynch. And Lynch with a one-time right in the hands of the keeper. Some really solid sequencing in that possession. Just no goal to show for it. FC Arizona trying to play it down the field. And here comes Carson Pretty to just quickly kick it out of bounds. So for FC Arizona, only about 3 minutes left to merely score a goal. Down 2-0 still. As Carson Pretty will land on it.
Pretty busy night for Carson Pretty, huh? I'm sorry, I've waited to use them all.
They've been good punts.
They've been good punts.
They've been good punts.
Dad joke of the day. You know how it goes. Hammer the same one home till it gets annoying. That's how it happens.
Going the other way, Julius Nguyen called offsides in the attacking half of Arsenal. And a quick reset for FC Arizona. So now they're down to just 2 minutes to score 2 goals and even up the score. As we said at the beginning, James, this game matters pretty big in the early stages of the season for the purposes of standings. They both have the same number of wins, but Arsenal has just a bit of a better record right now, sitting in first, FC Arizona in second.
Yeah, and in both teams with, as minute as it may seem, 13 goals for on the season so far. In this one, not looking like FC Arizona's been an offensive powerhouse, and I mean it's kind of showing here. Obviously, like we mentioned, just not able to best Carson Pretty. I don't know if that's Pretty or if that's just FC Arizona's lack of ability to create offense deep in. But they've had a couple really great opportunities, a lot of fast breaks into their half, but ultimately just Arsenal too fast back, catching up to them to allow them to set anything up and get anything quality towards the net.
FC Arizona with a switch of the point of attack. Now looking to find the cross, the shot, and it gets past the hand of Carson Pretty. In the 89th minute, a beautiful point of a switch of the point of attack and a beautiful cross with a gorgeous finish to cut the lead in half. Arsenal still leads 2-1, but James, this is what we were talking about. A 2-goal lead is the most dangerous because here comes FC Arizona down by a goal, and the
closing minutes, dare I say the closing seconds, because that goal came at 89-16. This is a game that we'll probably see FC Arizona end with possession in their attacking half, given that they want to score the game-tying goal here. Arsenal still with possession in their defensive half. It will be cleared down the line and up the field. Rolls out of bounds, or goes off of bounds of FC Arizona, I should say. Looks like the referee is signaling for 3 added minutes. The throw, Julius Nguyen trying to pass to Cole Wood, but on the pass, Nguyen kind of shoved to the ground and the whistle being blown. The result is a free kick. Arsenal, Miguel de la Cruz taking his time dribbling upfield. Now Arsenal having to play backwards. Jake Underwood just quickly having to find the feet of Pretty. Plays it up the middle, losing it to FC Arizona. Oganubi can't get there before Underwood. Played up to Matheson. Unable to get there in time. The touch will not be able to be stopped. Rolling out of bounds for a corner kick.
So close. So close to stopping it, too.
You know, they call American football the game of inches, but here, a game of inches.
Yeah, proving the same, almost, yeah.
We are about 92 minutes in, so roughly only a minute left. So for FC Arizona, really a moment killer that play was for the ball not to be able to stop when the defender tried to make it stop. Miguel de la Cruz down the middle.
Good shot block.
FC Arizona wins it back. He's got his teammate down the width, but unable to keep possession. It does go out of bounds, and Arsenal wins back possession. Blake Lynch walking over to slowly take this throw in.
Another really good, strong one, too, like he's been doing all day. Deep into his own defensive, or offensive zone, sorry. Trying to keep FCAZ at bay if they can.
Headed up the middle. A whistle being blown. It will be a free kick for Arsenal. Seems this may be the last kick of the game. A match that seems to have an ending of 2-1. A big boot that will roll out of bounds. And there it is. The referee signals for the game to end in the 93rd minute. Arsenal takes the lead, or takes the game 2-1. And James, we've talked about the defense, but how about the offense of Arsenal? Not only were they quick to start the game in the first 10 minutes scoring a goal, but they were also able to get out in front in the second half. Yes, they only did score one more goal after that, but their sequencing, their passes, for a majority of that second half, seemed to get the job done.
Yeah, Arsenal kind of played from in front this entire game. And ultimately, FCAZ was chasing from, minute 1 until minute 93, and they put a goal up late, try to get something back in their own end to score, and they're not able to do it. So ultimately, just all Arsenal all night, and it shows on the final score count for sure. And I think the biggest story of the game has to be Carson Pretty in net. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. 2 stops on the goal, the penalty kick in the first half, 1 stop on the penalty kick in the second half, and then only gets bested once today. Pretty amazing numbers for him.
So the final 2-1 in favor of Arsenal. They get another leg up in the standings of the UPSL here in the state of Arizona. For myself, Jack Bartlett, James Mackey, and everyone involved with Inferno TV, we say thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you later tonight for the second game of action for FC Arizona. But until then, we say so long.